Hi, this is Emily Matthews. I'm a realtor covering the Tri-County area of Calumet, Sheboygan, and Manitowoc counties. And today I'm interviewing Maria at Ledgeview Nature Center in Chilton. So describe what Ledgeview does or what the organization does.
Sure. So Ledgeview Nature Center is an environmental education facility as a part of the Calumet County Parks Department. So we're supported by the Friends of Ledgeview Nature Center, which is a group of volunteers. We work with those volunteers to put on a variety of different programs and fundraising events. Throughout the year, we will do programming with schools in particular. And we are able to provide programs throughout the seasons too, so we can kind of cater to different things. We have some programming in the garden in the summer. We have programs in the caves down below ground.
Yeah,
we have
my kids did that a while, years ago.
Yeah, and they came back muddy, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I did that as a kid, actually. I came here as a kid, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But our main goal is to bring people out into nature and teach them about nature while being outside and get them kind of in a hands-on environment and then raise funds for the nature center and using it to promote education and recreation.
And then you had snowshoeing events too, in the winter?
Yeah.
I saw that online,
And maple syruping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are big ones in the winter and early spring.
So what do people like most about this organization?
I would say that based on feedback that we've received, diversity of programming is something people really appreciate because we're able to cater to our community in a variety of seasons, especially with the winter. You know, sometimes people have a hard time finding something to do, and we're trying to always improve on what we're able to provide for people. And so we appreciate that feedback and are constantly kind of evolving based on what people are interested in and what we're able to kind of produce in a way that is going to be beneficial to people in the educational realm and recreationally too. So
well, you have a lot of nice walks and stuff. I would imagine you have people coming from other parts of the state.
Yeah, we're fortunate to have people coming from all around the state, especially with the cave system here. That's kind of a unique feater. There are other cave systems throughout the state, but ours is more of it's considered a wild cave. Because
no kidding.
So it's kind of unique in that capacity. People get down, they crawl on their hands and knees, and they get muddy and have to use flashlights and headlamps. There's not artificial lighting, so it's kind of a unique experience in that way. So we've had people coming from other states even as well for some of our fundraisers too. So
that's nice.
Yeah, it is.
That's really nice. I know my boys kind of got into more than they anticipated when they went to the cave.
Yeah. And a lot of times in the caves, what I think is really unique is that we're kind of pushing people's boundaries a little bit. And oftentimes
I think they were pushing back on that.
Yeah. I think oftentimes they... Fortunately, I've heard a lot of people say they're proud of themselves for going through it and kind of conquering the challenge of doing something. And we also have the option, too, if people don't want to crawl, we're not going to make them.
Right.
So, you know, if they want to go around it, they have a choice to do that, too. We don't want to make people uncomfortable. I mean, maybe a little in terms of pushing, challenging them a little bit. But we don't want to make them uncomfortable. So.
Yeah. Well, what surprised you most about working here?
The influence and impact that the community has at the Nature Center is really amazing. The people that make up the community here have been a part of this organization since the beginning. There are people who have been involved for decades.
Wow.
And that has to do with the history of this site specifically. People petitioning for it to become an educational resource. And then people becoming a part of that Friends Group organization. That's a volunteer-based organization to continue to promote educational resources right here at this site. So we have people from a bunch of different backgrounds. You know, we work with the Chilton Public Library. We work with people who have been, a lot of different people from environmental fields. So we have a lot of professionals that have come in here and been able to give their expertise. We also have people that live down the street and want to come here and volunteer their time to be able to help us. So just the impact that a community can have has just been so astonishing to me since working here. I've been able to have my eyes open to how important that is.
Wow.
So I think that I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. You know, was this always a park here?
So
like you said something about the history, so
yeah. So before, it's gone through a couple of different hands, and previously, before it was a nature center, there was a quarry. It was a quarry,
the old
site,
quarry,
and so that's shut down now. And before before it became a park, people didn't want to see it continue to be quarry. They didn't want to see. They wanted to see the environmental resource here preserved, and so petitioned to the county that the quarrying site shut down. That we move forward with having it as a park.
Yeah.
So I believe that was 1976 is when it officially became a part of Calumet County Park. I know it was in the 70s, but I need to fact check the actual specific year.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's really interesting. Yeah, I forgot about that quarry.
Yeah. And that's still a resource people can use on the grounds. You know, they can go down there and look at it and learn about the limestone and the history of the bedrock here too. So it's a big focus of our programming is geology.
Yeah.
There's so much to see and discover fossil-wise and stuff like that. So
So what would you say you like the best about working here?
I think that it's an opportunity to work with people in an educational realm that is not traditional.
Yeah.
So we're able to have people come in throughout when people would be on break during school in the normal school year. So spring, summer, fall, winter, people are able to come out here and learn. And they're able to learn about something that they're a part of. That oftentimes I think we forget we're a part of. So we can bring people outside and show them that they're a part of something really incredible, and there's so many details that no matter what you're doing, you're always going to be discovering something new, and there will always be more to learn. And so I think that is really special. It's just inspiring every single day.
Yeah, I can see that. I think the best learning is like that and not inside of a school.
You know, and we're able to kind of exactly hands-on. We're able to cater to different learning styles in that way too. You know, not everybody learns in one specific way. That it might be catered to more so in maybe a more traditional education role, and teachers in a traditional education role are extremely important and valuable. I 100% believe that and have so much respect for them. I just feel really lucky that I'm able to have a different role in the education system.
Well, you're a teacher, but just a different kind.
Right. And it's interesting. Growing up, one of my family members, my grandma, told me I'd always be a teacher, and I was like, no, I won't. And here I am.
It's so funny because I was just reading a book about the same thing. A guy that his dad was a teacher, and like, you're going to be a teacher. No, I won't. And he's teaching, but not in the traditional way. So same kind of thing.
And now I can't imagine doing anything else. I mean, just working with nature is such an important thing to me, and this place has really opened my eyes to the uniqueness of working in environmental education, and how inspiring how inspired people get, but also how inspiring people can be in this capacity. You know, people inspire me every day. The classes that I get to lead, they teach me while I'm teaching them. It's just an exchange in a really special way.
No, that is really cool. Well, thank you very much for this interview. This is Emily Matthews, again, here to help you with all your real estate needs, and you can find my information in the post. Thank you, and have a great day.